Good day. Thank you for watching the video. I'm Moloi, mentor and entrepreneurship. I've got about 25 years experience as a mentor and an entrepreneur in his own right. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about a concept that is always thrown in your face as an entrepreneur. This concept is work on your business and not in the business. But most of the time, when this concept is thrown in, there's never clarity in this concept to say what is working on the business and what is working in the business. How does the two differ, and how does the two help my business to grow? I want you to understand it in this concept or in this way. When we talk about working in the business, these are the activities where you do them because it is activities that are happening inside the business. These are the activities that ensure that the business continues working every day. The business is able to deliver the service or the products that you are delivering to your customers. While working on the business, define those activities that you put into the business or that you work on, which then improve and grow the business. So, when you're working in the business, these are the functional processes. We're making sure that the business is running, the customer is happy, and we are able to make money every day. When we work on the business, we're making sure that our business reaches the point of sustainability, our business growth, our business moves from one level of turnover onto the next. Now, these activities are both very important. In the start of the business, you will work on both these activities equally because as much as you are trying to build this business, you're also trying to grow the business so that it's sustainable. However, as time goes on, you need to start moving away from working in the business and start working on the business, because now you need to focus on those areas that are carrying the bigger chunk of growth that the business has to go through. These are the tasks that involve leadership of the business. But let's look a little bit at what are the tasks that are those tasks of working in the business. What is it that we are doing when we work in the business? And some of these tasks include answering of queries. So the answering of queries and that, the handling of complaints into the business, those are the in the business tasks. The second one is making payments. So the making of payments, the paying of service providers, the paying of employees, those are the activities of working in the business. The sending of invoices. All right. So now we have done the work, we need to send invoices. When we're doing this task, it means we are working in the business. Shooting a video, writing of social media captions, managing the social media account, posting for social media, those are in the job activities. Then we speak about sending out business development emails and following up on these business development emails. Putting out the fires in the business, resolving problems, resolving customer complaints, resolving employee problems, logistic coordinations. These are the activities that are happening in the business. Now, please mind this. I am not saying that these activities are not important. I am saying these activities are activities where you are working in the business. And these are the activities that are better off employing people to perform, right? For these activities of working in the business, you employ people to come and work in the business to make sure that the business is operational. These are the people with skills. These are the people with qualifications, with experience to do these tasks. Now, they work in the business to make sure that the machine continues working. Now, there are activities that we call working on your business activities. Now, these are the activities that now are going to grow the business and build sustainability in the business. Now, the number one of these activities is updating the business plan. A lot of business start from day one and they go all the way year 5 up until year 10, and the business plan hasn't changed. Very dangerous. The business plan needs to be a living document within your business. This is where we continue every year going in, evaluating what we have done, evaluating if we are still on the right path, the activities, are they still leading us to our strategic direction? And you need to review and update this business plan yearly to make sure that the business stays the course. Secondly, updating financial projections. You need to update these financial projections every single year because you need to come up with new targets that are relevant to the stage that the business is in. And as the business grow and that we update these numbers, as markets change, we update these numbers. So this part of the business is the part of the business that we want to have a look at quarterly. So let's look at that, and you update the financial projections. Setting up business goals. We need to set up business goals. So we need every year to set up business goals for every financial year and go back quarterly to evaluate how these activities are still happening within the business. If we don't do that, we get to the space where we are saying we are failing to plan. Because remember what they say, in business, if you failing to plan, you are actually planning to fail. And that's just how easy it is. So if you are not doing the activities that are ensuring and making sure that you looking at those activities that don't happen every day in the business, but the activities that are most important for the business. The third one, upskilling. Okay, you need to be upskilling the people. You need to upskill yourself so that you understand the business better, that you gain more relevant skills in the business that you are doing. But while you're doing that, you need to also upskill the people because the business continues growing and moving to the next level. And if you and the people within that business are not upskilling, it means that you are being left behind by the business and you are going to find it difficult to understand the business and to understand the activities of that business as it goes on. Maintaining investor relationships. You need to maintain investor relationships as that person that runs the business. So make sure that the investor relationships is maintained, maintaining the mentor relationships. A lot of our business don't look at mentorship. So maintaining that relationship with the mentor, making sure that the mentor still understands where we're going with the business and what is the business achieving. That is your role, which we call working on the business. Increasing efficiency in processes. You need to look at the processes and say, are our processes the processes that are helping the business to do things better, quicker, and cheaper? And if we are not doing that, where do we need to improve these processes to increase efficiency in the business? Exploring new market opportunities. You need to continue looking at new markets, exploring new markets and saying, how do we enter these new markets? Those are the activities that you are working on the business. Identifying business collaborations. Very important to identify business collaborations that is not always about competition and competing. Most of the times you need to collaborate more than you compete. And some of the organizations that you take as competition are actually organizations that you should be collaborating with because individually you don't have enough power and strength. So you need to collaborate in order to build that power, in order to build the capacity to service the client. So you need to identify those business collaborations. And the last one there is to building personal resilience. You need to build that resilience because a lot of things will change in the business and that they need you to